Yes, students. So we'll continue our topic. So we have finished the first exercise of arithmetic progression. So our next topic is nth term of an AP. So that concept also we already discussed in our previous class, right now. So what is that nth term of an AP? So nth term, or we can call that as general term also, or last term also. Nth term of an AP is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So our today's topic is nth term of an AP. I think most of the students you have got the idea of nth term of AP. But once again, I want to recall this nth term of an AP concept, general term. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So why we need this nth term actually? To find out any term. Okay, so using this nth term we can easily find out the 100th term or 98th term. Okay, so an is equal to, generally an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. How we got this relationship, that we already discussed in the last class. Right now I think you are not having any confusion regarding this nth term of an AP. Now in this class we have to work out few problems related to this nth term of an AP. So many problems you just I think you have observed in the video, last video. So in that also we discussed many problems related to nth term of an AP, no? Yes. So today we are going to take the example problems which are in your textbook. Okay, so textbook example problems we have to discuss. I think you are not having the textbook right now, but here we are having actually textbook screen. Today you just go through this screen. Okay, after this class I'll send this sheet in WhatsApp group. After that you can copy these problems in your fair notebook. Okay, so example 3. So now let us look at the example 3 related to nth term of an AP. Find the 10th term. Okay, so first problem related to nth term of an AP is, so example 3, which is in your textbook. Actually after getting the textbook you will just see that one. Okay, find the 10th term of the AP 2, 7, 12, so on. Okay, so what we have to find here? 10th term. It is very easy. I think you have got the idea. So how to find out the 10th term of an AP? So just we have to use this relation. Okay, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. 10th term 2, 7, 12. So how can we write the 10th term? So you are having two options. ನೀವೀಗ the common difference ಅನ್ನ workout ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, so just adding that common difference to each term, then you will get the next terms, no? So but we have to find out the direct 10th term. Then what we have to do? So we have to use our general term of the arithmetic progression, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So now here first step is, first we have to write down a. A is first term. Actually first term of this AP is 2. Then we have to find out the difference of this AP, that is 7 minus 2. Difference you all know, second term minus first term, or third term minus second term. The difference between the term and its preceding term we have to find out. So 7 minus 2 is 5. Then n is 10. Why we have to take n is 10 here? Because we need the 10th term of the AP. So in place of n we have to put 10. Okay, so now we have the general term, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So then in place of n we have to take 10. A 10 is equal to, a value is 2 plus n value is 10 minus 1 into difference is 5. So a 10 is equal to 2 plus 10 minus 1 into 5. Next is very simple simplification. 2 plus, here 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 into 5 is 45. Then 2 plus 45, that is answer is 47. So this is the 10th term. So if we continue this AP, in place of 10th term, we'll get 47. Got the idea of this problem now? Yes, we are moving to next problem, that is example 4. Which term of the AP 21, 18, 15, so on is minus 81? It's a different question. which term of the AP 21, 18, 15 so on up to is minus 81. In the sense, minus 181 is the term of this AP, but you have to identify the position. ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಯಾವ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, minus 81 ನ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಯಾವುದು. Okay, so that you have to find out here. Next also, is any term zero? Can we get zero in this AP? That also we have to check. Give reason for your answer. Here they have asked the 2 question. So they have given one AP 21, 18, 15 so on. So we have to find out minus 81 is in which place. First question. Then we have to identify whether zero, okay, zero is in this AP, that we have to find out. So how can we find out? So here minus 81's position we have to find out, in the sense what we have to calculate actually. N we have to calculate. N andre number of terms. Yava place alli minus 81 ide. So for that we have to write down A. A is first term 21. Then difference we have to write down 18 minus 21, that is difference is minus 3. Okay, difference is minus 3. Then AN is already given. In this AP, we are having AN, general. Okay, so AN, our last term is minus 81. Okay, so in this AP actually, AN we are taking minus 81. Okay, one second. Ambika Hegde is waiting in the lobby. Okay, yes. See here. Yes, minus 81. We are taking this AN is equal to minus 81. But N is unknown. Okay, so we have to find out N here. Which form we have to take? General form only. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. In place of AN, we have to substitute minus 81. So then A is 21. N is unknown. N only we have to work out. Minus 1 and into difference is minus 3. Now minus 81 as it is. Here after the simplification we'll get 24 minus 3n. In the textbook problem we can observe some 1 or 2 steps they will skip actually. So 21 here, n into minus 3 minus 3n, then minus 1 into minus 3 plus, okay, plus 3. So then 21 plus 3 which is equal to, meeting recording resumed. Okay. See here 21, then minus 3n plus 3. 21 plus 3 is 24, then minus 3n. So next what we have to do, just transfer this 24 to this side, that is minus 81 minus 24, that is minus 105, then minus 3n. Both side minus minus get cancelled. Therefore n is equal to 105 divided by 3, that is 35. So in 35th place, 35th term of the given AP is minus 81. So if we continue this AP, in place of 35th term, we'll get minus 81. So this is the answer for the first question. Next, we want to know if there is any n for which AN is equal to 0. So now we have to find out, ಇಲ್ಲಿ AN ಹೇಗೆ minus 81 35ನೇ ಟರ್ಮಿಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅದೇ ತರ AN 0 ಬರುತ್ತಾ, that we have to check. How can we check? If such an n is there, then n ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದೇ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು actually? So this that is ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, a plus n minus 1 into d, AN is equal to 0 we need actually. So again we have to use this relationship only. AN is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. In place of AN you just take 0, then a is 21, then n minus 1 into d is minus 3. So 21 plus n minus 1 into minus 3 is equal to 0. So then 3 into n minus 1 which is equal to 21. So n is equal to 8. After the simplification here we'll get 8. So n 8 perfect whole number we got, in the sense in place of, in 8th place we'll get 0. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದ್ರು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ AN is equal to 0 is not possible ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ n is equal to 8 andre 8th place. In 8th place we'll get the term actually 0. So an is equal to 0 is possible. Got the idea of this one, no, students? Yes, 21 here substitution and all very simple, no? Minus 3 into n is minus 3n. Okay, so then minus 1 into minus 3 is plus 3. Just to simplify that one, calculate n. N is equal to 8. So the 8th term is 0. Got the idea of this one, no? Yes. Okay, next to fifth problem. In the fifth question, what we have actually, determine the AP whose third term is 5 and the seventh term is 9. Okay, determine the AP whose third term is 5 and the seventh term is 9. How can we solve this question? Third term is given and seventh term is given. How to work out this type of problem? Okay, so here you just observe A3, third term in the sense A3. That is general form a plus n minus 1 into d. That is a plus 3 minus 1 into d. That is a plus 2d, which is equal to 5. Directly you can take a plus 2d is equal to 5 also. Third term. So first term is a, second term is a plus d, third term is a plus 2d. So third term is given in the sense directly you can start the problem with third term, that is a plus 2d is equal to 3. Or if we substitute it in general form also, you will get a plus 2d is equal to 5. So then seventh term is 9. Seventh term is 9. That is a7 is equal to a plus 7 minus 1 into d. That is a plus 6d, which is equal to 9. A plus 6d, which is equal to 9. Then solving the pair of linear equations 1 and 2, we get a is equal to 3 and d is equal to 1. Now you have to raise your hands, because how solving the pair of linear equations? Pair of linear equations. So when you will study the pair of linear equation topic, no, that time you will get the idea. But now just I want to show how to solve this one. Okay, so here you just observe a plus 2d is equal to 5. A plus 2d, which is equal to 5. This is first equation according to the given AP. Third term is 5. Third term is represented by a plus 2d. A plus 2d, which is equal to 5. Then second statement is seventh term is 9. Can you guess the seventh term? That is a plus 6d. A plus 6d, which is equal to 9. So now this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. So this is a linear equation. Okay, linear equation in two variables. This is also linear equation. So but they are in pair now. Jote ಎರಡು equations ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇದೆ. So we have to solve this one. How to solve this one actually? So we have to write like this. So a and a. So we have to eliminate this a and a. A, but both are having the plus sign, no? So then we'll get 2a. So but we have to eliminate. Nange a beda d calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ actually ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? So then we have to apply one rule, that is sign change rule. So we are going to apply the sign change rule. How to do that sign change rule actually? Here, so opposite sign we have to take. Here we are having a. ಏನು sign ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ actually ಏನಂತ ಅಲ್ಲಿ plus ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. So we have to take that as minus. One second, Anudeep is waiting in the lobby. Okay, now you just observe minus. So then here again what we have to do here, 2d plus 6d plus 6d, we have to reverse the sign, that is minus 6d. Okay, now here also same to same, minus. Here 9 is plus 9, so then we have to take it as minus 9. This is called sign change rule. For the whole second equation we have changed the sign. Changing the sign in the sense whatever sign is present, no, opposite sign we have to take. If plus sign is there, then we have to take the minus. If minus is there, then we have to take the plus sign. Now you just observe plus a minus a. 0, no? Plus a and minus a get cancelled. Plus a and minus a get cancelled. 2d minus 6d. Now you have to take with this sign, new sign. Plus 2d minus 6d. What is your answer? Fatafat. Plus 2d minus 6d. What is your answer? Minus 4d. No? Yes, minus 4d. Bigger number sign is minus 4d. That is equal to plus 5 minus 9. Plus 5 minus 9 is again minus 4. Okay, now both side minus minus, minus minus get cancelled. Then d, which is equal to 4 divided by 4. So we got the difference which is equal to 1. Is it visible, students? Because sharing is also there. If it is not visible, I'll stop sharing. You just see this one. So how to solve the pair of linear equations in two variables when we are having, yes, when we are having the equations at a time, half of the board is visible. Half of the board is visible. Yes, now it is clear, no? Okay. Yes. Look at this, students. A plus 2d, which is equal to 5. This is according to the first condition. Call this equation as equation number 1. Then a plus 6d is equal to 9. This is second equation. How to solve both pair of linear equation in two variables? So we have to change. If plus a, both are having the same sign, no? Then only we have to apply the sign change rule. So when you will study the pair of linear equations in two variables, again we will work out this elimination method. This method is called as elimination method. Okay, now just for this problem, you just see this one, plus a minus a get cancelled, then plus 2d minus 6d. So answer is minus 4d. That is equal to plus 5 minus 9 is minus 4. So therefore d we got 4 divided by 4, 1. I think now you got the idea. So we got D now. So using this D, we have to find out A value. So why we need A value? In AP, first term is represented as A now. So now substitute this D in any one of your favorite equation. Okay, either equation 1 or equation 2, you will get A value. Okay, now let us substitute D is equal to 1 in the first equation. That is, first equation is A plus 2D, which is equal to 5. Okay, a plus 2d is equal to 5. Now a we have to work out now, plus 2 into what is the value of d now? D is 1 actually, which is equal to 5. Now a plus 2 into 1 is 2, which is equal to 5. Then what is the value of a actually? A is equal to 5 minus 2. A is equal to 3. Now got the idea now? So we got A is equal to 3 and D is equal to 1. Now A is nothing but first term of the AP. Then D is difference. We got A and D. What is our question? Let us move on to again our sharing part. Okay. So we got A is equal to 3 and D is equal to 1. So then we have to continue. See here. So after solving the pair of linear equation, A is equal to 3 and D is equal to 1. Now you can easily write the AP now. Yes. How to write the AP? We have the general form of the AP. What is the general form? Again, once just recall the general form of the AP. A, then A plus D, then A plus 2D, then so on up to A plus n minus 1 into D. So now you got A is equal to 3, no? In place of A, you just write 3. Then we need the second term. For this, to get second term, what we have to do for the first term? We have to add the difference for the first term. So that is 3 plus difference we got 1. Okay. Next, how to get the third term actually? A plus 2D. That is A is 3 plus 2 into difference is 1. So on. Okay. Now, first term is 3. Second term is 3 plus 1, 4. Third term is 3 plus 2 into 1 is 2 only. That is 3 plus 2, 5. So on. So our AP is 3, 4, 5, so on up to infinity. Got the idea of this problem, no students? So determine the AP if something is given, in the sense to find the AP, we need the first term A and difference. So if we are having first term and difference, we can easily write the AP using the general form. So the general form is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, so on up to A plus N minus 1 into D. Got the idea of this problem, no students? Yes. So this is about the example problems. So I think remaining problems you can work out now. So now you are able to work out the exercise problem related to nth term of an AP. So can we give the exercise, second exercise as today's homework? Yes, no? Yes. See here we have the exercise photo also. Yes, this one. See, this is the second exercise photo. After the class, I'll send this in your WhatsApp group. See your exercise. I used old textbook. That's why this is exercise 5.2. Okay. So second exercise is very simple. That is related to general term of the AP. Okay, so now today's homework is you have to work out this second exercise. Total 20 problems are there. Just 20 problems. Okay, so you have to work out the 20 problems today. Yes, today's homework. Got the idea of the today's homework? No? Second exercise that is related to nth term of the AP. So first you just work out the exercise in rough. Okay, after the confirmation, you just copy that solutions in your fair notebook. So do you have any doubts regarding the nth term of an AP students? Do you have any doubt? You want to discuss anything? Now you have time for the discussion. Yes. Nth term. No doubt, Mataji. All are telling that no doubt, Mataji. Huh? Aditya Hegde is waiting in the lobby. Huh. Yes. Any doubt, students? No. Shravani Hegde, no. Everything clear, full, perfect. So then, Mataji, we should write example. Yes, you have to write the example problems in your fair notebook. Okay. Yes, no doubt, Mataji. Shravya. Huh? Okay, no doubt. All are sending no doubt. Yes. Okay, so today's homework is second exercise. That second exercise photocopy I'll send in your WhatsApp group, okay, after the class. Example problems also. First you write the example problems in your fair notebook. Then you just write the exercise, second exercise related to nth term of an AP. Okay, students. So if you are having not any doubts, then we'll end the class. Okay, while solving the exercise part, so if you face any problem, okay, you can contact, you can ask that time also. Okay, then we'll meet you in the next class. No doubts, no? Yes, thank you, Mataji. Have a nice day. Okay, Rachita.